everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're going to jump right in just one moment. Just as a reminder, we've gotten a few questions regarding linkage. Just the link is the same every week, folks. So you don't have to worry about it ever changing. It's going to continue to be the same. So let's say if you're not sure where to find it, you can always refer to the last email you got. We always send reminders out about 30 minutes before each class. And it's also always posted on the website. You can also go to sephardicbrotherhood.com/Sephardic Digital Academy, and the list of all our ongoing classes is linked there. So you can feel free to check it out, bookmark the link, same time, same place every week, just so to remind everybody as well. Same thing goes for the resources. We're going to work better this week on getting them out faster and quicker, so we have them as a better resource for you. But all the previous classes are posted on the website as well, so you can review those materials as we go along. One last quick bit of a fun announcement, actually, for those of you who haven't seen, Sephardic Brother just launched our Purim Likes campaign. So anybody who's interested in helping to celebrate Purim with a Sephardic Purim gift box, we launched it this week. You can get one online, send it to a friend or family, Purim. It's a really wonderful little thing. We have some kum, Turkish coffee, Turkish tea, a jizve, some sesame candy. It's really a nice way to celebrate Purim. It's a part of the mitzvah and Mishloach Manot. If you want to check out more about it, just go to sephardicbrotherhood.com. It's really a nice gift box. I hope you take a look and enjoy it. With that, without further ado, I'll hand over the floor to Karen.
Thank you. Thank you, dear Ethan. And hello, bienvenidos. ¿Cómo estás todos? ¿Bien? Sí. Estoy viendo las caras hermosas que vienen siempre, cada semana, y también, okay. So this week, we're going to have, okay, we will learn things, but we will also have some fun. As I promised you before, I'm going to teach you how to make, you know, you were very curious about Almodrote de Kalavaza and the Chesters, and also the, well, I threw in Kashkarikas de Kalavaza as a bonus. So, okay, so we're going to do all that, and we even have, wait a minute, okay, we even have a song that is pretty nice. So let me just start by sharing the screen. Okay, let's see, slideshow, play from start. Okay. Tell me, is it okay if is it better if I don't do the slideshow, but just, you know, push the, like this, for example, wait a minute. If I do it like this and I push the thing, then you can see everything that is on the slide, right? So do you think it's better if I do it like this? Because some of you I know, I mean, the names are on the right, and so let's, you know, let's try this and see what goes on, okay? If you don't like it, just, you know, write it down on the chat and I can see it and I can change to slideshow. So, oh, and how am I going?
With the arrows on your desktop.
What?
You can click with the arrows on your desktop as well.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Buenicas, buenicos, bienvenidos a la lección número 8, la 8ª lección. Why doesn't it work? I don't know. Okay, so here's a surprise for you. All of you who sent me their small introduction paragraphs, today Amanecer was came out, and here are 8 of you. I even took up half a page more than my part of the was two, as you can see, 1.5 pages. And so I urge all of you to write to me, send your photographs, and there's only one left for March. So these are the ones that you sent to me. So everybody's there, and you can look at Amanecer and see pages 14 and 15. You can see yourself. So thank you for all your contributions. And I am, expecting more writings from you for next month. Okay? So this is pretty nice. I thought it was a nice surprise for you all to see yourselves and your writings in corrected form in the newspaper. So please send me more. Okay, somehow. Okay, here's what we're going to start with. I'm going to start with the verb placer. Placer is to like, but it's kind of different kind of verb. So you say me place, te place, le place, mos place, vos place, and les place. Now here, me place and te places would sound familiar, but le place would not, because this has to do with the object of the sentence. That's why. And mos place, vos place, les place, again as the plural, also has to do with the object of the sentence. So in fact, you say I like. What do I like? Me place bailar. I like to dance. Me place bailar. I like to dance. Te place beber café. You like drinking coffee. Le place ir en vacanzas. He or she likes to go on vacation. And to do the negative, mos place, we like. No mos place estudiar. We don't like to study. Vos place, you like. No vos place el invierno. You don't like, you in plural form, don't like the winter. Les place, they like. No les place gastar muchas paras. They don't like to spend too much money. Okay, so please take note of how you're going to use the verb to like. Okay, especially take note of these object pronouns at the very beginning. Me, te, le, mos, vos, les. Okay, so because we have been using this verb, and somehow, you need to see the rule. Such a hassle. Okay, here's what we didn't do last week. So I wrote a text for you guys to read. Let me read it for you once. Sara y Esther son dos amigas. Ellas estudian en el Liceo Americano. Ellas son buenas estudiantes. Ellas viven en Ulus, which is a place in Istanbul, y cada de mañana se van a la escuela en juntos. Un día las lleva el padre de Sara y un día las lleva el padre de Esther. Cada tarde sus madres las toman de la escuela y las traen a casa. Sara y Esther son buenas amigas y cada día estudian juntos en casa. Las dos amigas son un poco diferentes. A Sara le place dormir, ma a Esther le place pasear. Cuando viene la fin de semana, Sara no se levanta de la cama hasta midi, ma Esther se levanta temprano y se va al salón de gimnástica. A Esther también le place jugar tenis y nadar. En el verano, ella juega tenis cada de mañana con su amigo David. Después del tenis, ellos se van a nadar a la piscina. Esther torna a casa a la hora que se desperta Sara. Okay, here you see with the verb placer. Okay, let's see. So, okay, you see here, a Sara le place dormir. So if you're talking about somebody and they like something, a Sara, you have to say. So you have to put in actually the a at the beginning. A Sara le place dormir, ma a Esther le place pasear. So don't forget, when you say le place dormir, so, okay, she or he likes to sleep, but who? So in fact, if you're going to put that, the who at the beginning, so a Sara le place, because this is the object, you have to put the subject with the a at the beginning. To Sarah, she likes. So it's a bit confusing, but don't forget, it's always used in the same manner. A Sara le place dormir, ma a Esther le place pasear. And here, for example, a Esther también le place jugar tenis y nadar. Después del tenis, okay. So, let's see who is going to read. I need somebody. Yes, Rose and Miriam and Carla. Okay, you three of you, everybody like 2 sentences. There are a lot of sentences. So all of you read 2 each.
Shall I begin,
Yes,
Karen?
Rosie, please do.
Yes. Sara y Esther son 2 amigas. Ellas estudian en el liceo americano. Ellas son buenas estudiantes.
Okay, stop. Go ahead, Carla.
Ellas viven en Ulus y cada de mañana se van a la escuela en juntos. Un día las lleva el padre de Sara y un día las lleva el padre de Esther.
Okay, stop. Un día, so you're saying one day it's Sarah's father who's taking them to school, and one day it's the other ones. So it's not un día, so it's not one day. We're not telling the story of one day. We're saying, so be careful. And it is Sara, not Sarah. It is Sara and Esther. Okay, so the emphasis is on the second syllable. Okay, go ahead, Susana. Unmute yourself, please.
Okay. Cada cadre, sus madres las toman de la escuela y las traen a casa. Sara y Esther son buenas amigas y cada día estudian juntos en casa. Can I ask a question right there?
Go ahead.
En juntos, and several people have it in the chat. Is it the same en juntos for masculine or feminine? We wouldn't say en juntas, right?
No.
Okay. En juntos.
Not here, because this is an adverb, and adverbs are not masculine or feminine. So if it is an adjective, then maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes when it is an adjective. Okay.
So I continue?
One more sentence, and then we'll go back to Rosie.
Okay.
We'll continue. Yes.
Las 2 amigas son un poco diferentes.
Okay.
A Sara le place dormir, ma a Esther le place pasear. Cuando viene el fin de semana, Sara no sale.
No el fin, la fin de
Cuando viene la fin de semana, Sara no se levanta de la cama hasta midi, ma Esther se levanta temprano y se va al salón de gimnastique.
Carla, go ahead. Unmute.
Sorry, I didn't know we're gonna come back. Gymnastic, where is?
Gymnastic, it's here. So, here.
Oh, a Esther también le place jugar tenis y nadar. En verano, ella juega, ¿ah?
En verano.
En verano, ella juega tenis cada de mañana con su amigo David.
Okay, Susana, tú continúa.
I have something covered here that I cannot move, but I'll try. Después del tenis, ellos se van a nadar a la piscina. Esther torna a casa a la hora que se desperta Sara.
Sí, Sara. Ok. Ahora. Okay, Miriam Sherman. Start reading and translating.
Sara y Esther son dos amigas. Ellas estudian en el liceo americano.
Translate.
Sarah and Esther are two friends and they study in the American school.
Yes, yes. Two more sentences.
Ellas son buenas estudiantes. Ellas viven en Ulús y cada de mañana se van a la escuela en juntos.
Okay. Okay, translate and then I'll say something.
They are good students. They live in Ulús and every morning they go to school together.
Okay. So, you know la escuela here? Usually it's pronounced as la escuela, but I wrote it down so you can see that there's a difference between pronouncing something and writing something. So it is se van a la escuela en juntos. In fact, because there is a vowel here, okay, so we do not really pronounce the e here. So, and we say, while we speak, we say, se van a la escuela en juntos. However, we do not have L apostrophe as an option. So we write it down a la escuela, but we pronounce it as a la escuela en juntos. Okay, did you get that? Okay.
Yes.
Who else would like to read? Yes, let's see, Miriam, Ellie, Jan, James, Deborah, and Jane. Okay, a lot of people want to read. Go ahead, Miriam, Ellie.
Okay, I just lost my spot.
Here, un día.
Ajá. Un día las lleva el padre de Sara y un día las lleva el padre de Esther.
Translate.
Sorry?
Translate.
Okay, one day Sarah's father takes them and one day Esther's father takes them.
Good. Go ahead. Continue.
Cada tarde sus madres las toman de la escuela y las traen a casa. Each afternoon their mothers pick them up in school and take them home.
Good. Next, Debbie.
Sara y Esther son buenas amigas y cada día estudian juntos en casa.
Translate.
Sara and Esther are good friends and every day they study together at home. Las amigas son un poco diferentes. The two friends are a little different.
Okay. Jane.
A Sara le place dormir, ma a Esther le place pasear. Cuando viene la fin, oh, you want me to translate?
Yes, please.
Okay. The two friends are a little different. Sarah likes to sleep, but Esther likes to go out and about.
Yeah.
Okay. Cuando viene la fin de semana, Sara no se levanta de la cama hasta midi, ma Esther se levanta temprano. y se va al salón de gimnastique. Okay.
Yes.
At the end of the week, and the weekend, I suppose,
Yes.
Sarah doesn't get out of bed until noon, but
Mhm.
Esther gets up early and goes to the gym.
Very good. Next.
Una demanda que
Sí.
puse en el chat. ¿Qué edad tienen las dos amigas que calen los genitores traerlas a casa?
Well, don't look for too much logic in these texts. I wrote them
Okay.
I wrote them for sentences, really.
Okay.
So you can see how to use placer and everything.
All right. I worried there was a lot of danger on the street.
No. Don't worry about the logic. So, you know, they are old enough, they are young enough to be taken from school and old enough to go to the gym. Okay.
Okay. Gracias. Merci mucho.
Yeah. Okay. So, no, who else? Let's see. Terry. Yes.
Sorry, where am I?
Here, gymnastic, after gymnastic.
Gymnastic. A Esther también le place jugar tenis y nadar.
Yes.
En verano, ella juega tenis cada de mañana con su amigo David.
Okay, translate.
Esther also likes to play tennis and swimming, and to swim. In the summer, she plays tennis each morning with her friend David.
Okay, let's have Esther. Esther, see? Come on. I picked on you. I see you, so I picked on you. Unmute yourself. And go ahead.
There's some of it that I can't see because your face is there. Después, no, it's the box. It's right. It goes, después del tenis, ellos se van a nadar, and I can't see the other words. Esther torna a casa a la hora que se esperta Sara.
Okay, so después del tenis, ellos se van a nadar a la piscina. Are the three words you want? A la piscina. So can you translate?
After tennis, they go and swim.
Piscina, you know what it is? It's a pool. So they go
the pool.
to
in the pool.
Swimming pool.
Esther torna a casa. Torna
is return.
Returns home at the hour that esperta Sara.
Despertarse, to wake up.
Oh, the Sarah wakes up.
Exactly. Excellent.
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
No problem. Okay, very good. So now we have another text to read. If I can get this thing to move. Yes, okay. So we are going on with Sarah and Esther. And let's see, so this is Sarah. Who wants to read? Let me see some hands. Hands. Miriam Hodara, I see you, so you read. Unmute yourself first. Right, and then Stanley Habib.
Okay. Sara se levanta a midi, se lava la cara, se hace los dientes, se peina y después pasa al mupak para desayunar.
Okay, let's stop here. So let's translate. There are some words here.
Sarah gets up at noon, washes her face, brushes her teeth, her hair, and then goes to the kitchen for breakfast.
Se peina is combs her hair. Is to comb. And después pasa al mupak. She goes on to the kitchen para desayunar, and that is to have breakfast. Okay. Next, Stanley. If there's any where we get kind of a noise, please mute yourselves. Just the people who are speaking should unmute.
On weekend.
No, first read.
Are
Stanley?
you able to hear me? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, we hear you. Just
Stanley,
read.
can you hear Stanley? Okay. Okay. On the weekend, Sarah,
No,
en
just
español, en ladino, perdón. Sí. Las fans de la semana, Sarah se
las
hace
fin de semana, we're not speaking
un
French.
desayuno.
No, please repeat. Las
Sí.
fin de semana.
Sarah,
Please repeat
fin de
from the
semana,
beginning. Sí.
Sarah, las fin de semana. Bueno,
sí,
Sarah se hace un desayuno. Un desayuno grande con queso, aceitunas, huevos, tomates, pepinos, dulces, miel, manteca, pan y un grande
chai. Okay, so
chai.
translate. Let's see how you will translate this.
Okay. On the weekend, Sarah has a large breakfast with cheese, olives, eggs, tomatoes. ¿Cómo se hacen tomates? ¿Cómo se dicen tomates en inglés?
Tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes, sí. Pepinos and peppers.
Pepinos,
sweets,
cucumbers.
Sweets.
No. Pepino is cucumber.
Cucumbers, sí.
Dulces is...
Pepinos is sweets.
No.
Sweets.
Pepinos is cucumbers.
Pepinos, cucumbers, sí.
Cucumbers. Dulces is jam, marmalade or jam.
Oh, sí. Miel is honey.
Miel is honey. Manteca.
And manteca, butter.
Butter.
With bread. And a large cup of tea.
Very good. Who next wants to read? Marcia, yes, go ahead. Unmute yourself first.
Okay. Sara le place hacer kef las fin de semana. Ella dice.
Okay, here is something that you should learn. Hacer kef. Kef is a word that comes from Turkish. The Israelis would know this word because it's the same in Hebrew, kef. And they, as they were part of the Ottoman Empire, obviously they got the word. So hacer kef means to have a good time, to be relaxed and, you know, just enjoy life and you know, when there's beautiful sunshine outside, you sit on the balcony, you make a nice cup of coffee, and you know there's a small breeze that you enjoy, and you put on some good music, and that's the good life for you. That is hacer kef. Okay, it's a very cultural thing. So it's a very Sephardic thing. It's a very cultural thing. So please learn this expression, hacer kef. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Estoy haciendo kef. Oh, a la kefa. Okay, so this is an important part of the Sephardic culture. So please learn it. Translate what you said.
For Sarah, it pleases Sarah to have.
No, Sarah likes.
Sarah likes. Okay. All right. Sorry about. Sarah likes to enjoy herself at the end of the week. Weekend.
Yes. Go ahead. Continue.
Ella dice. Cada, I can't see it. All I see is KAD. Cada something.
Cada día
me levanto muy temprano. Me levanto muy temprano para ir a la escuela, la fin de semana es mía. I can't see the rest of it. Should I translate it?
Yes, please.
Each day I get up very early in the morning in order to go to school. Perhaps the end of the but the end of the week, the weekend is mine.
And so read the last sentence. Hago
lo que quiero sin agile y con kef.
Hago, I do what I want.
Right. I do what I want without
so agile is hurrying, without
hurrying it's and with enjoyment
yes, and with pleasure. Okay, very good. Let us go on. Okay, the Berujil, Sara. Okay, I see a hand, so go ahead, read.
Esther vive con su madre, padre y hermano. La madre de Esther es arquitecta. Merca casas viejas y las renova. Después las vende. Se llama Gila.
Translate.
Okay. Esther lives with her mother, father, and brother. The mother of Esther, Esther's mother is architect. She buys old houses and she renews them.
Very good. And después?
Afterwards, she sells them. Her name is Gila.
Okay. And yes, Elsa, go ahead. You continue. We're here. Ella tiene
38 años. Es alta y morena, con ojos verdes. El padre de Esther se llama Bertie. Él es doctor de criaturas.
Okay, translate.
She's 38 years old. Tall and dark with green eyes.
Morena is like a brunette. Okay.
Okay. Esther's father's name is Bertie. He's a pediatrician.
Very good. Whose hands? Jake. You read.
Where did you leave off? I'm sorry.
Aquí. Tiene. Aquí, el doctor de criaturas.
Oh, tiene 42 años. Es alto y blondo con ojos blues. El hermano de Esther es estudiante en la universidad. Está estudiando filosofía.
Okay, translate now.
Okay. She's 42 years old.
It's the father.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's 42 years old. He's tall and blonde with blue eyes. Esther's brother studies in the university. He studies philosophy.
Very good. Do I see some hands? Do I see any hands? Let's see. Susan Barocas, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Okay.
We're here. Está estudiando filosofía.
Yes. Él tiene 20 años. Le place dar libros y ver filmes. Él es alto y moreno como su madre, mas tiene ojos blues como su padre. Ojos blues como su padre.
Okay, translate, please.
He's 20 years old. He likes to read books and watch films. And he's tall and brunette, like his mother, but...
We say brunette for a man. We say tall and dark, probably.
Tall and dark, like his mother, but he has blue eyes like his father.
Excellent. Muy bueno. Bravo, chicos, bravo. Estoy muy orgullosa de vosotros todos. Estáis muy buenos. Espera, veré. Sí. Okay, now we come, you know, to the...
Karen, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
In the previous slide, the first sentence, you said vive. First, second word, Esther vive con su madre.
Yeah.
Why not mora?
Because, well, you can say, I guess you could say mora con su madre, padre y hermano, but usually we say él vive con su familia. It's more like, instead of morar, focuses on the place. Vivir focuses on the act of living with. I guess, but you could say, I mean, it wouldn't be wrong, obviously. Okay. It wouldn't be wrong. Okay. Mora also. Anything else? Anybody who wants to ask a question, they're welcome to do so. Okay. So let's go to the reflexive verbs. Okay. Llamarse. We've seen this quite a few times, but just, I thought, you know, just to go over these parts. So with the llamarse, when there are a lot of verbs, and we're going to see a lot of them today. Me llamo, te llamas, se llama. Nos llamamos, vos llamás, se llaman. Okay? So please memorize. Two more. A levantarse, to get up. Me alevanto, te alevantas, se alevanta. Nos alevantamos, vos alevantáis, se alevanta. Echarse, to go to bed. Me echo, te echas, se echa. Nos echamos, vos echáis, se echan. Okay? Next, lavarse, to wash oneself. Me lavo, you know, I'm washing myself. Te lavas, se lava. Nos lavamos, vos lavás, se lavan. Enjugarse, to dry oneself. Now, in English, we don't have these reflexive verbs, so they might be a little bit difficult to learn, but they are used so much that, you know, we're going to see them over and over and over again. So, me enjugo, te enjugas, se enjuga, nos enjugamos. Oops, there should be an A here. And I immediately, I can do it. Vos enjugáis, se enjugan. Okay? Next, so you see here, there are a lot of words, verbs that I gave you, and with their meanings. So you'd better, you know, memorize, please. A levantarse, to get up. Echarse, go to bed. Lavarse, to wash. Enjugarse, to dry. Peinarse, to comb. To comb oneself. Well, it's always to oneself, okay? So when I say peinarse, if I say peinar, then it means to comb. If I say peinarse, it means to comb oneself. Asentarse, sit. Aparejarse, get ready. Aprontarse, get ready. So both are the same, have the same meaning. Dormirse, go to sleep. Espertarse, wake up. Arrascarse, scratch. Alabarse, to boast, you know. Yo soy hermosa, yo soy magnífica, yo soy maravillosa. So boast. Comerse, now here, we know comer is to eat, right? So comerse would be, what am I going to do? Oh, no, I'm too late. I won't be able to reach the place in time. To comerse. So nag oneself, okay? And you can also nag others. Like usually it's the women who nag their husbands. Las mujeres comen a los maridos. O se comen. O se comen. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Arrepentirse. Give up. Espantarse. Be scared. Vestirse. Get dressed. Arraparse. Shave. Okay. So lots of vocabulary to learn this week. Oops. Okay. So, ¿qué estás haciendo? What are you doing? You know, we learned the progressive tense. So let us read this. Who wants to read? Eddie Levy. So, okay. Unmute yourself and read.
Yes, okay. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yes.
Me estoy levantando de la cama. Ya está 7 de la de mañana. ¿De qué no estás peinando?
¿De
Tiene
qué
los
no
cabellos.
no. ¿De qué no te estás
¿De qué
peinando?
no te estás peinando?
Yes.
Tiene los cabellos embarañados.
Okay, translate.
I'm just getting up from my bed.
I'm getting up. Yes, I'm getting up.
I'm getting up from my bed, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
In the morning.
Why are you not combing yourself?
Yes, your hair, actually.
Your hairs are, how to say?
Your hair. Okay, so los cabellos is, we do not use the singular form of hair. We, like in English, and in Spanish also, it's el pelo in Spanish, but in Ladino, it's los cabellos, okay? So it's plural. Embarañados means disheveled, really. They are all over the place, okay? Embarañados.
Yeah. Embarañados.
Okay. Who else wants to read? Do I see a hand? Okay, Miriam, Eli, go ahead. Unmute yourself first.
Se está lavando. Se está aparejando para la escuela. He is washing up, or he or she. He or she is getting ready for school. Nos estamos echando temprano. Esta noche tenemos examen. Esta noche. Okay.
No,
we're
examen.
Examen. Tenemos examen. We're going to bed early tonight. We have a test.
Very good. Do I see Debbie's hand? Unmute yourself and read.
Good.
Go ahead.
Oh. Okay. ¿Nos estamos echando temprano?
No, we are here. Vos estás arrepintiendo.
Vos estás arrepintiendo.
Yes.
Ir al cinema al cabo minuto.
Yep.
You're regretting going to the movies at the last minute?
Actually, here it doesn't say regret, but you know, you kind of don't go to the cinema. You give up going to the cinema. At the last minute, al cabo minuto is at the last minute. And then, last sentence.
Se están asentando a sus lugares. They're seated. They're getting their seats at their places.
No. They are sitting.
They're
down.
sitting at their.
They're sitting down in their places. Okay.
They're sitting out in their places.
Okay, very good. Okay, so here are others. Peinarse, me peino, te peinas, se peina, mos peinamos, vos peinas, se peinan. Me alevanto, te alevantas, se alevanta, mos alevantamos, vos alevantáis, se alevantan. Me asento, te asentas, se asenta, mos asentamos, vos asentáis, se asentan. Me echo, te echas, se echa, mos echamos, vos echáis, se echa. Okay, so have to learn this. And in the negative form, you just put a no at the beginning. No me espanto de perros. I am not afraid of dogs. Sibel no se echa temprano las noches. Sibel does not go to bed early at night. Los estudiantes no se levantan en clase. En la clase should be. En la casa. Okay. Mi hijo tiene cabellos cortos. My son has short hair. No se peina. He doesn't comb his hair. Vosotros no os levantáis en su hora. You do not get up at the time that you should get up. Los bebés se duermen, pues, no se duermen presto. Yeah. Los bebés, the babies do not sleep quickly. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do the dialogues. We will do them next because I want to come to the good stuff because we're not. Okay, so we're going to do to make an almodrote de calabaza. It's a courgette. I don't know what you say. Do you say courgette or do you say zucchini? Whatever you call this vegetable. This is what we find for both zucchini and courgette in Turkey. So this is the kalabasa, which is called kabak in Turkey, in Turkish. So here, well, you get the calabazas, okay. En primero, lávalas muy bueno. What does this mean? Who's going to say? Roger, you say. Unmute yourself. En primero, it means at first. Lávalas muy bueno. Lavar, we learned this word. Lavar is to wash, okay? So, lavalas, meaning them. So, at first, wash them muy bueno. Very well, okay? So, en primero, lávalas muy bueno. Really, you have to wash them really well because we're also going to use the peel to make another dish, okay? So, después, múndalas. Mundar means to peel, okay? So, then peel them. But, si vas a hacer cascaricas, munda las cáscaras godras. Now, if you're going to make cascaricas, and normally it's logical, we do not throw anything away. We use the vegetables with as much as we can. So we just take out the end and the head, and we use the rest of the vegetable, the whole vegetable. So if we're going to peel, then peel the peels, okay, quite thick, okay? Make a thick slice like that. Peel them. Because then we're going to come. Después, raya las calabazas. Then grate the zucchinis or the courgettes, okay? Grate them. But you keep the peel on the side. Exprime las calabazas. Exprimir is to squeeze really well. So you take a bit of the vegetables, grated vegetables, and you squeeze them really well. That's the most important point. You have to really squeeze and take all the water out, all the liquid out. Exprime las calabazas rayadas muy bueno. Quítales toda el agua. Take out all the water, all the liquid, okay? Then, para 1 kilo de calabaza, so for 1 kilo of the courgettes, aparella, prepare, okay, 150 gramos de queso kasher rallado. So here's the yellow cheese that we use. It would be queso manchego in Spain. It would be cascaval in the Balkans. It would also in Israel as well. I don't know if you find it in the States, but you probably do because my daughter finds yellow cheese in Spain as well. So probably, she uses queso manchego. Then you grate 150 grams of this yellow cheese. Aparta un poco para meter encima del almodrote. So just separate, you know, keep a little bit of that grated cheese like this, a little bit of it, you know, separate that to put over the flan at the end. Then 100 gramos de queso blanco rallado o espedazado. So here's the queso blanco, white cheese. It would be feta cheese for you guys outside of Turkey. Feta cheese, it's a Bulgarian cheese, so all the Balkans know about this cheese. And so 100 grams, either grate them, either grate it or make it in small pieces. Espedazado, make small pieces. Then un poco de dereot. This is the dill, actually. So a little bit of the dill. So you cut it fine, you know, finely like this, and you keep it aside. Then this is the, you know, white cheese in pieces or grated. Un huevo, 1 egg, and you know, for 1 kilo of courgettes, 1 egg. I usually make a few flans and I freeze them so I can use them if I have any guests. So, you know, for every 1 kilo, I add another egg, okay? And another 150 grams of yellow cheese and 100 grams of, so. Then mete un poco de pimienta, ma no sal. So put in a little bit of pepper, but no salt because the cheeses are, porque los quesos son salados, because the cheeses are salty. Ajusta 2-3 rebanadas de migas de pan o 2-3 cucharas de sopa de harina. On top of it all, get 2-3 slices of stale bread, white bread, and just get the inside of the bread and crumble them, bread crumbs, or 2 or 3 you know, big spoons of flour. Harina is flour, okay? And then this is a legen, it's a bowl. So you put everything in there, everything that you've prepared, except for the dill and the yellow cheese grated that you separated for afterwards. Then mezcla todo bueno. So you kind of get everything together. Then mete todo en un Pyrex. So you put everything, well, with the Pyrex, you have to put a little bit of, well, oil, olive oil or whatever in the bottom, and so it won't stick. And then put the everything that you've mixed in there, and then put the sorry, the dill also you put it in. Yes, you with the mixture. So you put everything in, then you spread the grated yellow cheese and echa encima el queso caché rallado, hornéalo 40 minutos a 200 grados. So bake it for 40 minutes at 200 degrees, okay? And of course we say, salud y berajá que te se haga. May you have health and, you know, good health and whatever, okay? So this is how you make the almodrote de calabaza. Then, of course, you have the peel of the courgettes. Now, corta las cáscaras de las calabazas en forma carré. So just cut the peels in square, like little squares, like here you see, you've made little squares, okay? Now, this is very, very easy. En un san, mete un poco de aceite de oliva. In a pan, just put a little bit of olive oil. Mete las cáscaras, put in the peels. Después mete el zumo de un limón. Then put in the juice of 1 lemon, sal, salt, pimienta, pepper, y una pizquita de azúcar. So a pinch of sugar, just a pinch of sugar. Si quieres, if you want, puedes meter un poco de ajo o cebolla. If you like, you can put in the garlic and or we have, I don't know if you have it in the States or elsewhere, we have little onions like this size, very little. And you can put in those or just a little bit of onions as well. No metas agua en el san. Now you've put everything in. Don't put any water because the courgettes, they are bound to liquid, okay? No metas agua en el san y guízalo a flama chica, so on very, very small flame, hasta que se ablandan las cáscaras, until the peel gets soft. Cuando ya se hicieron, when they are done, mete un poco de dereot encima. Then you put a little bit of dill over them. And again, salud y beraja que te se haga. So again, may you have good health. Bon appetit. This is, kashkarikas is eaten as an entree dish. It's eaten cold, and basically it's like an entree for the whole menu, okay? And it's quite tasty. We put in a lot of lemon. Lemon and olive oil and a little bit of sugar is always the secret to Sephardic cooking. And here are the CHESTERES that people kept asking, you know, how am I going to do that? Okay, here are the ingredientes, which is obviously ingredients. 250 gramos de manteca, so 250 grams of butter. 2 cucharas de zumo de limón, 2 big spoonfuls, two spoonfuls of lemon juice, 1 cuchara de dulce de azúcar pudra. Now, we have here powdered sugar, not crystallized sugar, but powdered sugar, so you use that. 1 small spoon, 1 cuchara de dulce de sal, a small spoon of salt, 1 cupa de queso caché rallado, a whole cup or glass full of yellow cheese, grated yellow cheese, media cuchara de baking powder, so half a spoon of baking powder, 1 cuchara de sopa de aceite, 1 big spoonful of olive oil or any oil, 2 huevos, 2 eggs, and here is the secret, el carar que toma de harina, as much as it needs of flour. Now, the secret to that is you add the flours little by little and you mix and you try to make the dough. So the secret to the dough is it has to be soft as your earlobe. It shouldn't be harder than that. That's how we explain things to youngsters who want to make soft as your earlobe. That's the kind of dough you want, okay? Soft as your earlobe. And we say, you know, as much as it needs of flour. So you just put in, don't put in too much because then it will be hard and you won't get a good dough. So, hazlo todo una masa. Make everything. So you just go, you know, like this and make everything into a dough. Finir la masa, bueno, bueno. So you have to go, finir is like this, going like this. Finir la masa, bueno, bueno. So you really, you know, do this really well. Después, then, abre la masa bastante delgada. So then you open the dough, but it has to be, you see here, these are really thin. So you have to open the dough really thin, and with a small, you know, liquor cup like this, you make round these here round pieces of dough. Then you put the pieces of dough con una cupica de licor, córtala en redondicos, in round things, mete los redondicos en un tifsín de horno. On a baking tray, just put the little round things, and on every kind of round thing, put a little bit of grated yellow cheese. So you take a pinch, you put it on. Take a pinch, you put it on. And hornéalos a 200 grados 30 minutos. So again, 200 degrees, 30 minutes, but the thing is they have to look like this, golden. And salud y beraja, que te se haga, okay? And I don't know who is kind of courageous enough to try this, but you know, they're really very tasty. So with coffee, it's wonderful. Any questions? You don't have any questions? Okay, so you all understood and can make it. So good. This is great because they do not go stale very quickly, and they are great with coffee. And you know, when you serve your guests, everybody loves this. So you know, it's a wonderful thing to serve.
Karen, it looks like there's 1 or 2 questions in the chat.
Yes, because I have this, I don't see the chat. Okay, so why don't you read me the questions and I'll try to answer.
So there's one question in spelling of Finier. Is it F-I-N-Y-E-R, F-I-N-Y-I-R, or F-I-N-Y-A-R?
Finier is F-I-N-Y-I-R. Finier. It's to go like this. How do you say this in English? I don't know.
Like to massage.
Or knead.
To handle.
Knead the dough.
Knead. Yes, knead. That's the word I was looking for. Yes, knead. Yes, knead the dough. Exactly. Very good. Thank you, whoever said that. Okay, other question?
Yes, Jane.
Mucho lavora to grate the zucchini by hand. Do people in Istanbul use a Cuisinart? Or what I do is I cook the kalavasa and then I just can mash it in 2 minutes.
No. Here you have to grate it by whatever means. You use a machine to do it, or by hand, or whatever. But definitely it has to be grated, and then it has to be squeezed really well. You don't do this with a courgette puree. It wouldn't be nice.
Mushy.
Because then you have to put in all the cheeses and everything, and so no, it has to be grated.
Like the Ashkenazim make the potato pancakes. They grate the potatoes and then they fry them. So that's similar.
Yeah, we don't fry. We oven in the oven. We bake. Very healthy. We don't fry. The only things we do fry are in Pesach. My goodness, the level of cholesterol that goes up in Pesach because of all the frying that we do. But normally, not too much frying going on. Usually we bake things, okay? And also, let me tell you that instead of the kalabasa, instead of the courgettes, you can make the same type of flan with spinach. And with spinach, you just cut it into very small pieces. The spinach, of course, you wash the spinach first, then you cut it in very small pieces, and you kind of pass boiling water over it, so you know, spinach just goes very soft very quickly, and then you squeeze the water out of it, and it's the same thing. Okay, and you put in all the other ingredients except for the dill for spinach, and we do the same thing with the eggplants, and we do the same thing with the leeks. So loads of vegetable flans, very healthy, very nice. And you can even put in some olive oil, you know, inside, but I don't because, you know, it's better, more that, well, it's enough. The grease inside the cheeses is enough for this flan, okay? Otherwise it will be too oily.
Karen?
Yes.
Would you like me to explain why my whole family from Çanakkale make fritada with the same recipe? It is not fried. It is called fritada.
Yes, I know. So in some places, and Izmir too, in other places, they don't call it almodrote, they call it fritada. Yes, I know.
¿Sabes por qué? ¿Sabes por qué se llama fritada?
No.
Porque primero se pone o se mete oliva de aceituna en el Pyrex y se puse el Pyrex en el horno hasta que es muy
caliente.
Muy caliente.
Muy caliente. Y cuando se pone la espinaca o la calabaza, es muy fuerte el sonido del entrar en el aceite caliente.
Okay.
Es como frita.
Como fritada, como frito a manos, no mucho frito.
En el horno.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Eso se llama fritada.
Okay, thank you, Jane. Thank you. Okay, so now let us also sing a little bit. Okay, so here is tres clavinas en un tiesto are 3 carnations in one vase, and una blanca y una rose. Okay, one white and one pink. La del medio es colorada. The one in the middle is red. Empecillo del amor. It means it's the beginning of love. And then you've got the refrain, amar minush minush, kuzum minush minush, al amar yo me voy a echar, I will throw myself in the sea, un pescado va a aferrar, I will catch a fish, 7 novias voy a quitar, I will take out 7 brides, yo a ti te va a tomar, I will take you for a wife. And then the refrain, and a los cielos va a subir, I will go up into the skies, a las 7 tabacas. You know, here there's a belief that the skies are made of 7 levels. So he will go up to the 7 levels. Flecha d'oro voy a echar, I will throw a golden arrow, ande cael mi mazal, wherever my luck falls. Okay, let's listen to the song. It's a very nice song. Tres clavinas en un tiesto, una blanca y una rosa, la de medio es colorada. Empecillo del amor, aman minush, minush, kuzum minush, minush. Al amar yo me voy a echar, un pescado va a aferrar, 7 novias voy a quitar, yo a ti te va a tomar. Aman minush, minush, kuzum minush, minush. like the song, you will have it also attached to the PowerPoint, okay? And last but not least, if you're interested in getting Sephardic cookbooks, well, here we have one from Izmir and one from, general in our website, IstanbulSephardicCenter.com. And this brings me to the end of the lesson today. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will go on with, again, a little bit of, you want another recipe? Next week? Yes, no, maybe?
Looks like a lot of people will say yes.
Yes, okay, so what? Shall we do a difficult one? Köftes de prasa. Albondigas de prasa. Okay, leek meatballs. Right. Okay, that's what we'll do next week. It's quite difficult though. I usually make a lot of them for Pesach. Then I also, these are fried and everything. Then I make like, 100 of them. We eat what we eat. And then I put everything else in the freezer. And during the year, I take out 2, 3, 4, put them in the oven, and they become like newly fried. Okay, so it's a good thing if you're going to really be exhausted. You get exhausted when you make a big quantity, and then you put everything in the freezer. Okay, thank you, Ethan, for helping with the chat. I think I will go back to doing the slideshow because I couldn't see the chat. I couldn't see anything. Okay. So thank you for coming. Muchas gracias por estar aquí y al vernos la semana que viene. Besicos a todos. Stop share. Okay. Gracias a todos. Chao, chao.